Okay, section 2.5, and we're supposed to do a whole bunch of changes to, and the question was on 63, 63. So we have this graph that starts at -4, -2, and goes up to 0, 2, then across for 2, and then down to 4, 0. And this is 0, 2 up there. Okay? And that's what f of x looks like. And now we're supposed to show what f of x plus 3 looks like. And so I'd have to draw the same graph up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But up 3 was down 2, so it'd be up 1. It was at a height of 2, so now it's up at 5. Then it goes flat for 2, and then it comes down 2 squares as it goes 2 squares over. And it would look like that. Okay? And now we're supposed to do f of the quantity x plus 2. So that's in on the x, so it's going to do opposite. It's going to move it left 2, and so instead of at -4, it's going to be at -6 and down 2, going up like this, so it gets to a positive 2, across for 2, and then down 1 for 1 for 2 units. So that's what it looks like. Then C says negative of f of x. So that means it's on the outside of the function, so it's going to flip it over the x-axis, so it's going to go from a positive 2 down to a, missed the point right there, to a -2, cross 2, and back up and hit at 4 and -4. And then the next one was f of x plus 1 minus 2. That plus 1's on the x, so it works opposite, so it's going to take it -1. Normally it was at -4, so now it's going to be at -5, and this -2 really does take it down 2. It was down 2 already, so it's going to take it down 2 more. It's going to come up, and it goes up. It used to go up to 2, so now it'll be at 0. Go flat for 2, and then come down for 2. Okay? And then we have, next one is 1/2 f of x. So it is outside of the x, and so it's half as tall. So that's a vertical compression. So it was down 2, so it's only 1, 0, and it was up 2, so it's down to 1. And it goes across for 2. Across, you don't see it, but it's closer to the x-axis by half as much. And then it goes down to 0 in the next 2. So it's squeezed vertically. Vertical compression. Not horizontally. And then the next one is f of -x. So that's going to take everything that was on the negative side and put it over on the plus side. So instead of going this way, it's going to start here down 2, go up to 2, and then back 2 and down to 0. So that's -4, that's 2, and this is +4. And finally, f of 2x. So 2 on the x seems like it would stretch it horizontally, but it does opposite when it's inside on the x, so it's this is a squeeze horizontally. And so instead of being back here at -4, it's only going to be back at -2, down 2, and it's going to go up to 2, crossed, instead of 2 out, it'll only be 1, and then instead of going out to 4, it'll only go out to 2. So it's squeezed horizontally. 2, -2, and still up a 2. Didn't change the heights. Okay? And that was 63.